Lam. 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 Release the mudra and continue. Lam. Now bring the awareness 1 inch above the perineum. And this is behind where we urinate. When we compress slightly from front to back, we do the mantra VAM. So press the ring finger against the thumb for this. VAM. 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 Now we bring the awareness behind the navel in the middle of the body. And here we do the mantra RAM. And we keep the middle finger pressed against the thumb. Ram. 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 Release the fingers and continue Ram. Ram. Last time. Ram. Now bring the awareness in between the breasts in the middle of the body. And here we do the sound Yam. And we keep the mudra, the index finger pressed against the thumb. Take a deep breath. Yum. 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 Release the mudra and continue. Yum. Yum. Bring the awareness to the throat And at the throat, we do the sound hum. And here we keep the thumbs up mudra with a loose fist. Hum. 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 Release the mudra and continue. One more time. Now, middle of the head, we do the sound chum. Again, thumbs up mudra. Chum. 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 Release the mudra and continue one more time. Chum. Top of the head, we do Om, thumbs up mudra. Release the mudra and continue. Last time. Now we go on to our happy face breathing, the Ujjayi Pranayam. So close your eyes and bring your focus to the throat and keep your focus at the throat all the time. As you make a big smile and you can observe at the throat, you will feel a little bit of a stretch. Focus on the stretch, and as you inhale and exhale very slowly, feel the breath rubbing along the stretch in the throat. When you're inhaling, it may feel like you're a slight sucking sensation. Continue.
ఆడియో సౌండ్ వినబడతలేదు.
We are doing the Ujjayi Pranayam. So this is the happy face breathing. Please join us. Okay, now we will go on to our spinal alignment, starting with the neck. As you exhale, gently tilt your head, trying to bring one ear towards the shoulder. Inhale, come back up, and exhale, go towards the other shoulder. Continue. As you come back with your inhalation, as we exhale, we will rotate as if we are looking over one shoulder. And inhale, come back, exhale, look over the other shoulder, and continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 20. Now come back to the starting position. As you inhale, take the head back, and exhale, bring the chin towards the chest. Continue. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and this is the last. As the chin comes towards the chest, now we rotate 360 degrees. Inhale, half a circle. Exhale, complete the other half, and continue in the same direction. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now let's go in the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we go to our shoulder exercises. Inhale, lift up one shoulder, and exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. Inhale, lift up the other shoulder, exhale, rotate it back and bring it down, and continue. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now raise the hands up. As you inhale, make the palms perpendicular to the forearm and spread out the fingers as wide as possible. When you exhale, take the thumb in and make a downward facing fist. So let's go. 1, exhale. 2, exhale. 3, exhale. 4, exhale. 5, exhale. 6, exhale. 7, exhale. 8, exhale. 9, exhale. 10, exhale. Now, inhale, rotate half a circle of the fist, and exhale, complete the circle. Continue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go the reverse direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, elbows in line with the shoulders, keep the palms and fingers all loose. And as we inhale, rotate up over the wrist and let the palm also do the working as you exhale and come in. Inhale and exhale. Continue. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now interlock the fingers and bring it behind your head. Keep the elbows in a perfectly straight line. Don't let the elbows come forward and don't let the head come down. Keep the head straight. And as you exhale, turn to one side, inhale, come back. Exhale the other side, inhale, come back, and continue. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Very good. Now, get hold of the opposite elbows above your head. Now, as you exhale, pull on one elbow and the body will bend a little bit, pulling up from the hips. And inhale, come back. Exhale, pull the other elbow. You'll feel the shoulder blade stretch as well as the hip. Inhale, come back. Let's continue. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now, just a pointer, I notice some of you are simply going left, right. Then the shoulder blade will not get the exercise. You need to pull on this thing in order to get it, okay? So now let's go on to the next exercise. Bring your hands behind your back. Get hold of the opposite elbows or wherever you can reach with your hands. And as you exhale, turn to one side, inhale, come back. Exhale the other way and inhale, come back and continue. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Very good. Now we do both our shoulders together. We lift up. Inhale, lift up both the shoulders. Exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. Continue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is good. Now we can cross one hand. Actually, let's do it the easy way. As you exhale, bring one hand behind you and the other hand you stretch to the opposite shoulder. Inhale, come back. Exhale, go the other way. Continue. Inhale, come back, and exhale, go the other way. Inhale back, exhale that way. That is good. Now bring your hands to your hips, right where the thumbs are outside and the other fingers are right on the two sides of the spine. And as you inhale this time, not exhale, as you inhale, push on one hand and stretch backward. And as you exhale, come forward. Inhale, push on the other hand and stretch backward. Inhale, exhale, come forward. Inhale again, 3, exhale, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now we go on to lifting one leg over the other so that one knee is on the top, and we get hold of the knee on the top and hold it with your interlocked hands. And as you exhale, you not only pull it up, but cross it over so that the butt lifts a little. And once it is up, you turn your head in the same direction as the leg you're holding. Inhale, release, and exhale, pull. Let's continue. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now let's cross the other leg over. As you exhale, pull and turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, we will do cycling exercise with each leg. Lift up one leg as you inhale, and as you exhale, stretch out the leg and bring it down. Continue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now let's go to the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now we go on to the Bhastrika Pranayama. So here it is simply full deep breathing, but done without exertion. So when you do full deep breathing, when the lower lung breathes, the abdominal area comes out. And when the middle lung breathes, the chest expands. And as the upper lung breathes, the shoulder pulls back. And as you exhale, everything comes down. So the basic motion, if you have your hand in your belly, you feel the belly come out, the chest expand, the shoulder pull back. And as you exhale, everything gently comes down. You can also do with your hands in a loose fist and the elbows by the side of the chest. And as you inhale, the belly comes out. And as you continue to inhale, as the chest expands, elbows lift up a little. And when the upper chest breathes in, you pull back the shoulders and open out the palms. And as you exhale, you come down. So let's begin. You can do it either way, whatever is in your zone of comfort. Let's go. 1, exhale. 2, exhale. 3, exhale. 4, exhale. 5, exhale. 6, exhale. 7, exhale. 8, exhale. 9, exhale. 10, exhale. 11, exhale. Oh, that was 10. 11, exhale. 12, exhale. 30, exhale. 40, exhale. 50, exhale. 60, exhale. 70, exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Eyes closed, bring down the hands. Observe the sensations you feel in your head or any other part of the body. Now we go into the spine related exercise. We do the 7 mantras from the feet and ankle to the knees to the lowermost part of the spine, which is in the back, and then the lumbar spine, the back of the mantra for the feet and neck are the same, that is Aim. Now let us begin from the feet and ankle with mantra Aim, moving to knees where we vibrate Shim, and move on to the base of the spine where we do Jim. Aim, Shim, 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 Jim. Now we move from the base of the spine to the lumbar region, then to the thoracic or the back region of the spine with Jim, Jaim, Haim. So let's go. Jim, Jaim, Haim. 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 Now we move from the thoracic spine to the spine and the neck to the back of the head with Haim, Aim, Om. Let's go. Haim, Aim, Om. 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 Haim, Aim, Om.
Now we do all the 7 mantras in sequence, starting from the feet and ankle. Aim, Shim, Jim, Jaim, Haim, Aim, Om. 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 I'm Shim Jim Jam Haim I'm 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 Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam Ham 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 I'm Om.
Now we go on to the next round of Bhastrika. So get ready, loose fist. Let's go.
1. Exhale. 2.
Exhale. 3.
Exhale.
4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. And 20. Exhale. Eyes closed. Observe the sensations. Let's go to the next round. Loose fist. Let's go. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. And 20. Exhale. Bring the hands down, close your eyes, and observe the sensations. Now mentally tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts and care about nothing. Mentally affirm to yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. And whenever you feel like coming out of the meditation, you can raise your hands and bring it 6 inches in front of your eyes and look straight into the palm of your hands when you open your eyes. Well, if people have any questions, they can ask. Megha, you want to ask a question?
Yes, Dr. Narayan. When we do the spinal mantra, after the spinal mantra, my body becomes very relaxed and I feel very tired to go on to second round of Bastrika. Is this normal?
You may have suffered to resist.
Oh, you have cancer?
Because
Okay.
Something wrong.
Okay. So the what you say is something that is because your meditative connectivity is not strong enough. You're not relaxed enough. And so that is why that happens. There is nothing wrong. You'll get over it.
Okay.
But I will talk to you separately, right?
Okay.
So send me an email and we will do a video call.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Now, before we go into questions, is there anybody who would like to introduce themselves? Anybody who have joined in new in the last few days? And then we can go on to, go ahead. Yeah. Kulvinder ji or Adarshi, anybody who wants to introduce, you can start speaking.
Namaste ji, this is Kulvinder. Thank you so much. I was doing earlier through YouTube, couple of days here and there, but now I'm committed. I'm going to do it every day. Thank you so much. Yesterday I did go through the whole session. It's very relaxing, and I have a lot of issues which I will discuss you one-on-one. I just finished my treatments last whole year. This is helping with my frozen shoulder a lot. And thank you so much for your service, kind service.
Pleasure. Where are you located?
I am in Gaithersburg, very close to Naresh ji.
Very good. So you are local for us.
Hanji,
You
Hanji.
see, we have audience over here from coast to coast, from Canada to Florida.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Over 100 people, 124 people right now. That's amazing.
Yes, actually, the attendance of connection varies between like 160 to 185, like that. And and also the other thing that happens is you notice a lot of the people are husband, wife, and family and things like that. So our estimate is we have somewhere between 200 to 240 people joining us each day.
That's a great service.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Rajan, thank you. This is Dr. Suresh Gupta.
Please go ahead.
I enjoyed it. This is the first time I have joined you on the YouTube or this thing. Yesterday I had a problem. I could not hear you. It was very interesting, and I do a lot of what you're teaching at home every morning, but I need to learn some more things, and maybe coordination of the breathing. That's the thing that I need to learn. And maybe I'll talk to you later on sometime to go over those things. Thank you very much. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And I now
Thank you so much. And Adarshi is right behind over there.
Yeah,
Dr. Suresh Gupta's better half over there. Adarshi, you should say hi to the whole group too.
Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Sorry, my children are coming, so I was kind of running. And I really enjoyed this. I do know Rajan Narayan for a long, long time. He has done us a lot of favors, and I'm happy to be in the class. And
Actually, I should also say Dr. Suresh Gupta did a big favor to Life in Yoga about almost 10 years back when he gave us all the information needed to get CME accreditation for Life in Yoga. He was the one who gave us the good guidance to go there. And then after that, when he was in practice, he gave his office and made it available for us to do yoga therapy in his office. Only recently he retired. So he has been of great service to
Wonderful.
Life in
Thank
Yoga.
you so much, Adarsh and Suresh Gupta ji.
Thank you. Rajanji, I just want to put in a plug for the food drive that Indian American community has been doing since May of this year. I
Yes.
just want you all to know that it's the Indian American community which is distributing about 500 bags of food to every family when they come. It's been going on every weekend, sometimes twice on the weekend, 2 or 3 different things. And we have already donated more than $150,000 worth of goods, the food to the needy in this area. It's a worthwhile project for Indian American community to get recognized because we donate, but we are not recognized. And this was an effort on behalf of some of us to have Indian American community recognized in the area. So I want to thank all those who have contributed. And if you need to contribute, want to contribute, you can call me anytime. Thank you very much once again.
Suresh ji, if you can send me an email about that, I can put that in our daily reminder email.
I will.
I just put my email address in the chat box.
Okay, thank you. I mean, can you say, Rajanji had my email address.
Okay.
I
Alright.
can give you, no problem.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Namaste ji.
Namaste.
So now anybody else introduce Saroj Kapadia, go ahead.
I have a question about alternate nostril breathing.
Yes.
You had shown that mudra to be done. Is every time it has to be, there is a benefit more with the mudra than without doing it?
Okay. The benefit of mudra is minimal. Okay, it does help a little bit. Okay. But finally, what happens is it is the power of the mind and the intention. Okay. That is why for me, I'm not so particular about the mudra. Mudra may increase the impact by 10%. But what increases the impact by 400% is visualization. When you inhale from one nostril, you visualize the vitality going through into the middle of through the opposite side of the head and lodging in the middle of the brain. And when you close that nostril and exhale through the other, visualize it go down that way. Inhale from here and exhale. That visualization increases the impact of, it increases the impact of this thing, of the Anulom Vilom Pranayama like 4 times. So if you do it for 3 minutes, it's equivalent to doing 12 minutes of Anulom Vilom in any other way without the visualization.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Raj,
Where
can
are you? Just one second. Saroji, where are you from?
I'm from Southern California, Irvine.
Okay, wonderful.
I have one other thing to ask you. You sent an email. What is your email address? I have the Balmukund, the other email, but I don't have yours.
Mine is very simple. You see my last name, Narayanan. Narayanan @lifeinyoga.org. Just my last name and then the @ lifeinyoga.org. Okay.
Yogalife.com.
Life in Yoga.
Lifeinyoga.com.
It's 12 words. Many people tend to write it as yoga and life. Don't do that.
No,
Life in
it's
Yoga.
and it's not com, it's org.
Exactly, .org.
Rajanji?
Yes, hold on 1 second. There are too many people raising hands here. Arun Chakla, you go next, and Sundaraji goes after that. So,
I also have
Arun
a
Chakla,
question.
yes.
I also have a question, Dr. Rajan.
Okay, then you go third and fourth goes this thing. Okay, Arun, go ahead.
Dr. Rajan, so you said that both Dvaita of Ramanuja and Advaita of Shankara are both equally true, right?
Okay, we'll get to this subject later. Yes, that's what I said. But philosophical discussion, hold off. Okay,
Okay.
let's get to the practice-related discussions. Sundaraji, go ahead.
I had told you that in doing the spinal exercise, by the time we get to the head, it deflects away. I don't know if you can hear.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Sundaraji.
When I do the spinal exercise, by the time you get to the head, back of the head, the chakra was moving away. And I
Yes.
figured out if I just turn in certain direction more to the left, the way the iPad is set up, and if I turned, it goes in the midline. Is that normal? Did I
Yes.
figure out a way to do it?
Yes, yes. Actually, what happens is, this is very interesting. You see, if in the Anulom Vilom Pranayam, which we use for balancing the two breath, there is actually a technique to balance the two breath without that. How it is, you see, in ancient times, you would have seen rishis, they use something called the Brahmadand, which they put under the arm like this, sitting over there, right?
Yes.
So what happens is, whichever side there is more air blowing, if you put something in there, it'll automatically tilt the body slightly and it'll become normalized. And actually what happens is, in modern day age, we don't have Brahmadans around. So all you do is you can take a pillow or a cushion under the armpit and put it,
Just
that will
turn.
do the same thing.
Good. Thank you.
So it's very
I
good.
just thought it was, I think the sound waves that are coming was getting interrupted somewhere, and just a little, maybe about 5-6 degrees. That's all the turn needed. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Actually, Dr. Sundara Kulkarni is just making the very big point about the importance of alignment of the body. Think of it. That's what you have just done. When the alignment is right, everything balances itself out, right? Physically. Thank you. And now let's go on to Anu Varshne. Go ahead. You need to unmute yourself.
Sorry about that. So yesterday you spoke about the wellness measurement and using your system to measure. And you mentioned 3 things: the sleep, the sweating of palms, and bowel movements. So my
Yes.
question is on sweating of palms. What if someone is born with sweaty palms, and even if they are like in normal, well-rested condition, their palms are sweaty? Would that still be indication of something wrong with their body?
We should, whoever that person is, we should have a conversation with that person.
That's my
And-
daughter, my younger daughter.
Okay.
Yes.
So the thing is basically, do you see any symptoms of anxiety or, hyperactiveness or anything like that?
Anxiety, no, but yeah, she is very active. As a baby also, she was very active. So she has had sweaty palms even when she was like itty bitty baby, So she has always had sweaty palms, and she is very active. Yes.
Yeah. So, what happens is, for some people who have sweaty palms, hyperactivity can mask the underlying anxiety.
Okay, so
And
even
they
if there's
come
no
ac-
reason to be anxious, like even when she was 6 months old, she would be sleeping, and if I open her fist, they will be sweaty. So how could a baby that small has anxiety? She's always had it all her life.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but again, this is, you see, we basically say sweaty palms is indicator of conflict between the causal body and the subtle body. And
Okay.
so from the Purva Janma, who knows what that is. But let's examine the case. At some point in time, we can schedule a time to do a video conference.
Absolutely.
with your
Okay.
daughter, and then let's see where
So
we.
can I email you to schedule a conversation?
Sure. We
Because
can do.
this has impacted her career choice. She wanted to go into the medical field, but because of her sweaty palms, she was so conscious that she went into on herself, she went into engineering, and she is very she doesn't want to shake hands, and I can see that the sweaty palms cause her anxiety. I've seen that. So we would really would love to have a conversation about it.
We can do that.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So yes, Kiranji, go
Dr.
ahead.
Rajan.
Yeah, you have to wait. Kiranji, go ahead.
Rajanji, when I do the Alom Vilom, my right shoulder hurts a lot. So I switch it with the left hand. Is that okay?
Perfectly okay. There is no problem.
And when I meditate or do the mantra, my right side feel very heavy and I feel little sensation also on the right side.
Okay. Now, for how many days have you been feeling it?
For a while now.
Has it over the period of time changed in its nature?
No, I always feel it for a
No, you
while.
always feel it. But has the intensity become more or less?
Not really.
Okay. From my sense, there is nothing wrong. It is basically only building meditative connectivity, and the right side of the brain needs some adjustment. And you have a lot of body pain related issues, right?
Right.
And so there is something that is being figured out over there. And I consider it a sensation related to your healing, and there is nothing wrong. Okay.
Thank you.
So Sureshji, go ahead. Unmute yourself. Yes.
Hey, Divya. Ready?
For how many minutes effective for spine mantras? How many minutes we have to do spine alignment mantra?
See, the thing is, you see, I think at this point in time, I will recommend people to do it for like 5 to 10 minutes. And, that will be my suggestion.
Okay. One more thing, when I was doing this thing, when there's a light on one side, my concentration going there. Even though I close my eyes, my concentration goes shifting that way. So what, it should be the dark place you have to do meditation or what?
See, since you realize the concentration goes one way or the other, yeah, you go into a place where you have equal light on both places.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Dr. Rajan, I have a question.
Go ahead, Jaya. Actually, hold on 1 second. Tara Narasimhan has had her hand long time. So let her finish first and then we'll go.
Namaste, Dr. Rajan. I've been chanting the mantra, both Ujjayi Pranayama and Ahim Om in the morning. Which one should I do longer for my sinuses? I get pretty much, the sinus trouble, both with dust as well as, change of weather. Anything triggers it.
Yeah, Brahmari will do you more good.
Brahmari? Okay. And I just want to thank you so much. The ingenuity of what you showed yesterday with that magnetic thing that you are measuring, your simplicity and humility. I just need to play pranams to you. I'm very fortunate to have you as our yoga guru. Thank you.
Thank you. I just want, in terms of your practice, you continue with your Haim and the Ujjayi Pranayam, but add the Brahmari also, and maybe about 10 breaths of Brahmari also to be added along with that.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you.
Okay, then. Thank you. So, Jaya, please go ahead.
Dr. Rajan, for the Nadi test, should it be done with empty stomach? I know it's something you mentioned yesterday, but should it be done with empty stomach, or is it okay with eating some food?
Okay. The key is, if the body is in empty stomach and is feeling hungry, that is not a good time to read Nadi. But if the body is full, it is also not a good time to read with Nadi. So in other words, you want to read at a time when whatever food was there in your stomach is more or less digested, and but you're not hungry. So in other words, a good time to read it will be, let's say different people have different schedule of how they manage their food. So if you're a person who has breakfast like 8 in the morning and you have lunch at 1 o'clock, then in which case a good time to read for you is probably sometime between 10 and 11 or 12 or something like that, right? So about 2-3 hours, 3 hours. If most people don't have too heavy a breakfast, so about 2 to 2 or 3 hours after is good. But if you have had a very heavy meal, you may want to give 4 hours after that. But
Okay.
the key is hunger should not set in. So that is why I don't like the word empty stomach, because I don't want you to be hungry while doing this, right?
Okay. Okay, thanks, Rajan.
You're welcome. Go ahead. Anybody else? Sorry. There were too many people.
Dr. Rajan.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, me go ahead. Okay.
Let's give the term to Darshana Patel and then I'll come to you. And then we have to go to Arun Chakla. He asked a question for which I owe him an answer. So
Yes,
go ahead,
Dr.
Darshana
Rajan.
Patel.
Yes, Dr. Rajan, yesterday you mentioned that you also have a center in Houston.
Yes.
Is there any way I can get an address or phone number or who contact if I'm interested in getting that done?
Where are you in Houston?
I'm not in Houston. I'm outside Houston, about 1 hour north of Houston in Spring,
Okay.
Texas, near the Woodlands. Mhm.
Yes. Okay. Actually, our two people who are there actively dealing with this, they are in Sugarland.
Oh, they're in Sugarland? Okay.
Yes. And actually, Abhay Jain was here somewhere. I don't know whether he's still here or not. And Dr. Anjana Dhingra. So these are the two people who are right over there. And okay. And then the other thing is, what was that I was going to mention? There is a person who is who has nothing to do with our organization, who has recently acquired a machine a machine of this in the Woodlands area. Okay.
Her
And
name is Tanu Style?
that is
Tanu?
right. Tanu
Yeah,
Tai.
okay. So she has it, huh? Mhm.
Yeah. You know Tanu?
Yeah, I do know her because we have the same, we go to the same Hindu temple
Yes.
senior
I have.
organization, and she's volunteer there. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Then in which case, you know the whole group there, Dr. Neeta Shukla and all the rest of the people.
yes,
over
I
there,
do know
right?
Benita Shukla.
Very
Uh-huh. Yes, yes.
And so you can go to Tanu Tail and she will be able to do reading for you.
Okay, okay. So it's almost the same as what you do, or I know
See, the
she's not.
reading is the same,
Same.
but after that, interpretation and therapy may not be the same.
Okay, yeah.
So if you
yeah.
have specific health condition for which you need therapy, then in which case we need to work differently. But at least, if you know Tanu Tail, why don't you go and do a reading with her? It's not such a long, otherwise you'll be driving 70 miles to get to Sugarland.
Yeah, yes, yes, yes. That's true. Thank you. I'll do that. Thank you. I'll contact her. Thank
Okay.
you.
Namaste.
Dr. Rajan.
Yes, go ahead.
The Nadi reading, you're doing the machine, all this thing, and recommend some physical exercise and therapy for that. Do you recommend any Ayurvedic medicine for that purpose while reading Nadi? Because in India, why they need the Nadis and exercise medicine?
See, what happens
Ayurvedic
is,
medicine.
I understand what you're saying. You see, the part is in Ayurveda, there are, besides the Nadi and all of these assessment, in these days, a significant part of time is spent on what is called herbology. Okay.
Mm.
And so within the herbology, there are a lot of rules of thumbs and things that they have developed. Okay. Now, in ancient Ayurveda, the amount of the number of, if you went as a patient, you will find if 100 patients go, only 5 people will get some medicines, herbology. Okay. 95% used to be told how to change their lifestyle.
I see.
And because basically what it is even within the traditional Ayurvedic setup, if you're giving any herbs, you should never use it for more than 3 months. In 3 months, you should restore yourself, and after that, your body should find its own balance. So what happens is, so from our perspective, we like to look at it from a lifestyle orientation so that you make a permanent change in your body, mind, and spirit system.
I see.
Right? So that you can do this. So that is why we don't go into herbology. But on the other hand, if you want to know whether a herb will work for you or a medication will work for you, the Nadi will measure it for you.
Okay.
Machine will measure it for you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Rajan. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Arun Chakla, are you around? Okay, good. Now
Yes,
we
sir.
can come to your question.
So I think we have 4 minutes. So I'll probably ask another question then.
Okay, go ahead.
You said we are beings of light. What do you
Yes.
mean by that?
We are beings of light means the nature of light is energy, right? And
Right.
so, as you know, when the Einstein's, theory of E is equal to mc squared, right? And c is the speed of light, celeritas, right? And m is the mass, right? And E is the level of energy. So the key part is we are all, the mass that we have is only, potential energy. And so all of the cosmos is just pure energy. And so from that perspective, once we realize our true nature, we are all only beings of light. Because you see, we survive only because of constant connectivity and an intelligence that is running through, right? So that is, we are all only beings of energy. And typically you see when the word Devata is used, the Devata word comes from the word Diva. Diva means light, okay? And that is why Surya is called Divakar, one who gives light, right? So the thing is, we are all, that is all we are, beings of light. But we have manifested, part of the light has become the physical body.
So you mean, when you say light, you mean energy?
Energy, exactly.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So do you want to go back to your other question?
It's 2 minutes I can ask. So the question is, so you said both Dvaita and Advaita are equally true.
Yes.
But they are actually in some ways poles apart, right? They're mutually exclusive. If you say Dvaita is true and Advaita is true, you're saying everything is true. And by which you're probably saying nothing is exactly true.
No. Let's be correct here. In the Yoga Sutra, the final state in which a person is, the Yoga Sutra says, if a person in every chana, in every moment, is connected in yoga with God, then that final state is where the body can go and everything can go. But that awareness of connectivity with God will never go, and it will stay everlastingly connected there. The other option is that if the person is not always connected in over there, but their karma klesha, whatever for which they have been born is all over, then whatever is their being merges with the cosmic energy. So those are the two states that are mentioned. So from that perspective, if you think in terms of everything is one part of the cosmic system, if you define yourself that way, that is one way of defining Advaita. And another way of defining Advaita is there is nobody who is different from everything else, right? And so the concept of this Dvaita, that one can always everlastingly exist as separate and different from God, but attached with God, is the concept of Dvaita. So whichever philosophy a person comes from, well, if you describe Advaita the way Ramana Maharshi described, that everything that has been created is Maya, there is only one unity, then there is only Advaita, there is no Dvaita. Okay. But on the other hand, if you look in terms of what is the final state of you as an individual soul, then in which case you can define the state as merging with everything and nothing else being there as Advaita, and then staying as a separate identity as Dvaita. So in other words, what happens is, from a Ramana Maharishi perspective, Advaita is the one that is true. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But from the
Advaita is a
perspective
creation
of
of the mind.
but let's be careful. Your mind didn't create it. Somebody else did. Okay. So the thing is, you see, now on the other hand, if you look at it from the perspective of final state, you could look at the two philosophical perspectives. But again, there is no point breaking your head over these philosophies. Yoga is all about for you to go and experience for yourself. That is the path of yoga.
But that
Okay.
experience doesn't come to everybody.
Eh?
Don't
That
break a
experience
head.
doesn't come to everybody.
There's no point in breaking the head.
Yes. So anyway, so finally, if you want it enough badly, you will be given the experience. May not be this lifetime, but maybe in the next. Okay. So with that, we will close today. So see you all tomorrow. Namaste.
Thank you, Rajan ji. Namaste.
Thank you, Ji. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste, everybody. Bye-bye. Have a good night.
Namaste.